Poetess produced. Tap into reality with tea, talk, and poetry. Hey, it's your girl Céline, Poetess from America to Namibia, back with another tap, a tea talk, and poetry. I'm so excited. I am for real bringing this series back once and for all. So let's start with a poem called Choices. But firstly, what are you sipping on? Leave a comment down below, let me know. I am sipping on some green tea. Just some good old green tea, that's all. This poem is called Choices, from my first self-published poetry book, which is discontinued, but will be re-released in my up-and-coming poetry book coming soon, where I combined multiple poetry books together. So those two discontinued will also be in there, as well as some unreleased poems. Further details will be shared in the future. Choices. It's almost as crazy as craisins, how one life choice can impact your life so heavily. If you have two choices, they don't have to be done poorly for you to tell a different story. May bring you to glory, 'cause daily, weekly, and yearly we make choices. Even if they seem small, they may be larger than life. If you're mostly merely measly, or if you're likely loudly lively, not only the choices you make, but the way you act changes everything. From the places you live to how you live there can determine who you meet and how you treat them. Comes down to if you're allowably, agreeably, amazingly, defiantly, denyingly, doomfully losing your mind because the choices you made didn't turn out the way you imagined. Imagine where you could have made another choice. Go on, backtrack. It's not too late before it's too late. Take the choice and just hit rewind. So yes, if we could just hit rewind on choices we feel like we regret making, how would our lives be? But what if it's not so impossible? Could be possible. Well, I guess speaking in layman's terms, and as easy as possible to reverse what's been done, is making a different choice today. So, that's hypothetically speaking, if we could go back, rewind. But here we are today. What we can focus on is acknowledging where we went wrong, but moving forward and making a better decision within now and the soon future. That's basically what Choices is about, the poem. There's so many choices that one can make. One choice can lead you this way, this choice can lead you that way, but one could argue that even if you make choice 1 or choice 2, that they both could lead you the same direction, but that you take a different path, that you go down a different road, but it ultimately leads you to your end destination. So I suppose it is up to you, even if you feel like you failed in the past, that you take action now. Because even if you made choice 1 and you regretted it and you wish you'd made choice 2, you can still end up at the same destination that you intended by making the wrong choice, by correcting yourself in the current present moment from where you are. It's like you got lost on the map. You thought it was good at the time. In retrospect, you realize it was not for you. It was not the right path for you to go down. Then you acknowledge. Then you find yourself again. You take out the map. You take out the compass. You redirect. And in the end, it's up to you where you will go. So if you're going to sit and wallow in self-pity about the mistakes that were made, you are going to be stuck and you will not find the way out. So for you to find the way out of that place is, first step, acknowledgement. Second step, forgiveness of self or others. Third step, taking action. Fourth step, well, I guess this goes hand in hand of taking action, but taking action in the world and in your mind by changing whatever thoughts that you may have, and that goes hand in hand with the self-forgiveness too. Yes, and then you will find yourself where you intended yourself to be, or somewhere even better, if your mentality is positivity. Thank you all so much for tapping into reality with tea, talk, and poetry with your host, Céline, Poetess. And that was live from America to Namibia. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about the poem choices, how you interpret it, and on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you looking forward to my latest poetry book release to be announced. Bye.